Obviously, Virginia was just really, really impressive tonight. I mean, the shooting display that they put on was exceptional. To go 11 of 17, 65% from three. You're never going to win a game where you give up that type of percentage from the three-point line. And, I just thought Virginia played an excellent game.
Carl, y'all came out and were able to handle the zone pretty nicely. Jumped on 22-11. What happened?
I mean, they switched to a different zone. They switched to a 2-3 zone. And,
okay, I didn't see that.
Our aggressiveness against the zone wasn't what we were hoping for. We were doing a lot of catching and holding of the basketball, or dribbling in one place and running down the shot clock. And basically, we have things that we want to do against the zone. For whatever reason, I haven't been able to get our team to really buy into that's what we're going to do. They'd rather just dribble in front of them and shoot contested threes rather than utilize the things that we do versus zone. And it's going to have to be something that we're going to have to address. We have to get better. We have to get better at handling pressure. We have to get better. One thing that we haven't done well at this point of the year is, when things start to fall apart for us, they completely fall apart. I mean, it's not like, usually we had some, tough kids that would get it together and we'll bounce right back. But as soon as things kind of go away for us, everybody's like down and they don't want to play anymore. And when you're playing a team from the ACC, if you don't want to play, they're just going to bury you. And that's what happened. Virginia buried us. They were excellent. We were not. And, we got a lot of things that we got to address. And, I'll be spending the next few days going over the last two films closely and figuring out what's the most important things to hit right away and see if we can't get better through the course of the season. But, right now we're not a real good team.
You have a lot of talent. Is this one of the most confounding teams you've had?
Well, I mean, talent doesn't translate to wins. If you got effort and listening translates to wins. So, until talent figures out effort and listening is what wins. I mean, we've beaten many teams that had much more talent than us.
What different things did you try on defense with their shooting? And was it them just executing, just hitting shots, or were you guys not doing those things well enough?
It started off just we were being slow in conversion, matching up. And so they got a couple threes rolling like that. We were playing pretty good defense at first. And then, there's a line where, you're playing aggressively, you're busting your butt, it's difficult to get shots. As soon as you start to relax a little bit, the quality of the shots go up tremendously. And that's part of the toughness. They made a couple shots. All right, let's get in a stance and let's move. Let's not, and then just let them make another shot. So, 9 to 10, and they were 9 to 10 from three in the first half. Now, we didn't guard them very well, but 9 to 10 is impressive anytime. I mean, not many times you can go 9 of 10 from 3, and really we were still in the game at that point after giving up 9 of 10 for 3. But we came out in the second half, and we were going to try something against the zone in the second half, and we really didn't do what I drew up in the halftime. We were supposed to penetrate certain gaps, and we didn't do it. And so then all of a sudden 9 becomes 15, 18 real quick, and then we didn't have a lot of fight after that to get back into it.
Jen, is this just an effort? Just an issue of effort, or
it's
what?
an effort, but more of listening. Coach always gives us a good game plan, and we're always well prepared. It's just whether or not, in the pace of the game, that everybody's ready to step up and know personnel and know what plays we need to make and know what we need to do on defense. So a lot of it's just listening and executing.
You guys see this coming sometimes, or is it sort of surface in games? Is it not clear that it's happening in practice, and it just kind of shows up in games sometimes?
I mean, it does happen in practice, and that's where we know that we need to make the change. We've been talking about that. But we'll do things right in practice when we know things are coming, but in the pace of the game, sometimes people get miscombobulated and don't really know what to do sometimes. And that's just sometimes that's just being able to play. That he can't give us plays all the time and tell us what to do. That's just being able to play basketball and reacting to what's coming.